Today we're going to be revisiting an older video to see what sold, what I made a profit on, and what I probably could have left on the shelf. Alright, well we are at the Goodwill today and we are about to head in and see what we can find that we can buy and flip for a profit. So here we go.
But we've got this little art glass apple, which is a lot more appealing than the Funko Pop. Not gonna lie. I really liked the art glass apple and I did stick that into my cart. We've got a block of cheese, and sure enough there was a little mouse posing in the block of cheese, and I thought this was adorable. It was made out of stone or some material to that effect, and there was a little mouse hanging in there, and that really made it. I think I would have left it behind if it was just made of stone, but because there was a mouse in it, that really sold me on this piece. And we were tapping it, trying to figure out, is it resin? What is this made out of? Eventually we decided it doesn't really matter, it's really cute. We'll take it with us. This little bag contained a hand-painted egg with a little pedestal. It had a Canadian goose on it, and I know a lot of my viewers from Canada are like, that's not a Canadian goose. Here in America we call them Canadian geese. Over here, these did catch my eye. They kind of had that Farberware base, but they had a really neat glass insert. When I turned them over, they were Czechoslovakia. Unfortunately, you can see they had some chipping there. Dagny pointed out that some of them did not have chipping, and there were 2 with chips, 2 without. And I decided that I would take them with me, because the 2 without chips I could sell. The 2 with chips, I might include them as extras, but they were really neat, and the Czechoslovakia was a seller for me. These 2 little cups were adorable. They had little cow faces on them. We were a little confused until I turned them over and I realized, you know what, those sit perfectly level. And so I think they're meant to be sitting, and then when you drink them, you get the cow face on the other side. So these were really cute. There were 2 of them. They were kind of different faces. I think one was maybe smiling or winking. And so I did decide that I would stick those in my cart. And then I found the cat's Meow little village pieces. And I don't usually pick these up unless I can get them pretty relatively cheap. And these were really like $6.99 for the whole bag. And I just decided, you know what, that's a pretty good price. I'm going to grab those. Some of them have a pretty decent resale value. Some of them are not so great. But when you get a big bag like that for as cheap as that, it's totally worth it. And then we found this. This is McCoy. This is a McCoy vase. There were 2 items on the shelf. And I said to Dagny, you pick one and I'll pick one. So she picked the McCoy vase, and that left me with this. And I absolutely loved this green glaze on this set. I'm not sure if this is a nut set or what exactly it is, but I loved the green glaze. So I gave her the choice of picking one, and I decided that I was going to choose this. And I just absolutely loved it. So we both got something we loved. And we were debating whether or not it was there the first time we came through, and we just missed it because we were so focused on the barbotine. But I think as they were restocking, they set it up on the top shelf. So there you go. That's the benefit of waiting until the shelves are stocked, because you come across these amazing things. And there's another apple. Go figure. Look, there's another apple. Almost identical to the last apple. They're popping up everywhere. Now we have 2. They're great for teachers' gifts. This ended up on the shelf, and there was a little boo-boo on the back. You can see there they touched it up with nail polish, but it was 1980s, and I liked it. We've got a Salmon Falls creamer on the shelf. Check it out. That was not there before. I would have spotted it. It is a Salmon Falls pottery creamer. I love Salmon Falls pottery. These mugs, they were made in China. There you go. Little trapdoor. They are made in China, but I really liked the style of them. I thought they were nice. I think the entire box was $2.99. So for the entire box, even made in China, I really liked them, and I decided I was going to take the whole box. Even that little nightlight in there, it was like a freebie. This appears to be Syroco wood, which is made in Syracuse, New York, where my family is from, and it is a horse. And I think that this is a tie holder or a belt holder, and I really liked it. And for only $2.99, absolutely. You don't see a lot of pieces with the horses on them. Usually it's dogs or cats. That's pretty much it. So for only $2.99, I decided that I would stick that in my cart. This decanter had some very mid-century lines to it. I really wish that we had some cups or some glasses to go with it. Unfortunately, it was only the decanter, but the lines, the colors, it was just too great. And I decided that for $2.99, I would grab it. Before we left the store, we did go through the purses, and I found this princess purse. I liked the princesses on the front. It had a nice little variety of princesses. I looked inside. It was marked Disney Parks or something to that effect. And so I feel like that's kind of official, Disney Parks, right? Disney. So I really did like this purse, and I figured if there's no resale value, I will gift it to Juliet. And then finally, we did end up finding these USSR pieces. They wheeled out a new cart and just left it there by the door, and these were all sitting in the brand new cart. No one was messing with them. They were just sitting there, and we were like, okay, well, if nobody's going to grab those, I guess we'll grab them. And they were just absolutely beautiful, and so we bought them. We split them between the two of us, and I took a few pieces. Dagny took a few pieces, and it was $4.99 for all of them, so it worked out. All right, well, I feel like that was a pretty successful trip to the Goodwill. It was pretty great that they were restocking as we were there. I think there was 3 or 4 employees bringing out new stuff as we were there. And you know what? I can't tell you how satisfying it is to find fantastic things on the shelf. I mean, yeah, you could stand and camp at the door, but it's so much more satisfying when you find it on the shelf. It's like, especially with that McCoy vase, was just like, oh. And we had walked down that very same aisle, and it was just sitting there waiting for us the second time around. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. We are going to head out of here now. We're going to someplace new, but you guys are going to have to wait for that video, and we'll see you later. All right, bye.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. In case you spotted something you just can't live without, we do post 25 to 30 new items in our eBay shop every single day, and I've posted a link to that down in the description. If you enjoyed this video, we will be posting videos just like this every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, so make sure you stay tuned, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I have included a link to the playlist down in the description.